If you lost everything today, how fast could you become rich again? Most people would panic, but billionaires don't. Why? Because they understand something most people don't. Money isn't about luck or hard work alone. It's about following a set of rules that make wealth inevitable. The average person works for money, but the rich make money work for them. That's the difference. In this video, I'll reveal 5 powerful money rules that the wealthy live by, rules that keep them getting richer while others struggle. And trust me, once you understand these principles, your financial future will never be the same. Stick around because rule number 5 is the biggest wealth-building secret most people never learn. What if I told you that everything you've been taught about money is wrong? Most people grow up believing that the path to financial success is simple. Work hard, save what you can, and hope to retire comfortably. But the truth is, the rich don't follow that script. They play a different game, one designed to multiply their wealth instead of just scraping by. The difference isn't just in how much money they make, but how they think about money. While the average person sees money as something to earn and spend, the wealthy see it as a tool to create even more wealth. In this video, I'm breaking down 5 money rules that the rich live by. Rules that separate those who build wealth from those who stay trapped in the cycle of just getting by. If you want to break free from financial struggles, build real wealth, and take control of your future, then stick with me, because these 5 rules will change how you see money forever. Rule number 1. Money is a tool, not a goal. Most people think that having more money is the ultimate goal. They dream of making 6 figures, hitting $1 million in their bank account, or living a life of luxury. But the rich, they don't see money as the goal. They see it as a tool. A tool to create opportunities, a tool to buy back time, and most importantly, a tool to build more wealth. Think of money like a hammer. A hammer by itself is useless, but in the hands of a skilled builder, it can create something valuable. Money works the same way. It's not about stacking cash, it's about what you do with it. That's why billionaires don't just save money, they invest it into assets that grow. If money was just about accumulation, the wealthiest people in the world would stop working after their first million. But they don't. Instead, they reinvest, acquire businesses, buy real estate, and put their money into places where it can generate even more. Look at Warren Buffett. He never chases a paycheck. He lets his investments work for him, compounding over decades. This is the difference between struggling financially and thriving. The moment you stop seeing money as the finish line and start using it as a tool, you unlock the ability to create real, lasting wealth. Rule number 2. The rich pay themselves first. Most people handle their money backwards. They earn their paycheck, pay their bills, cover their expenses, and then if there's anything left, they save. But the rich do the opposite. They pay themselves first. Before spending a dime on anything else, they allocate money to their investments, savings, and assets. This guarantees that their wealth grows every month, no matter what. The average person might save what's left over, but the wealthy make saving and investing their priority. Robert Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, lives by this rule. Every month, he ensures that at least 30% of his income goes directly into investments, stocks, real estate, businesses, before even thinking about paying expenses. If his expenses exceed what's left, he doesn't cut his investments. He finds a way to make more money. This is the mindset difference. The wealthy treat savings and investing like a non-negotiable bill, something they must pay every month, just like rent or electricity. By doing this, they force themselves to continuously build wealth, instead of hoping there's money left over at the end of the month. If you want to start growing your net worth, instead of just surviving, adopt this rule. Before you pay anyone else, pay yourself first. Rule number 3. Leverage is the secret weapon. The rich don't just work harder, they work smarter. And one of their most powerful secrets is leverage. Leverage means using other people's money, OPM, time, or skills to multiply wealth faster than working alone. Instead of relying solely on their own efforts, the wealthy borrow, delegate, and invest strategically to create bigger opportunities. Take real estate, for example. A middle-class person might save for years to buy one property in cash. A wealthy investor? They use a small percentage of their own money, borrow the rest from the bank, and acquire multiple properties that generate passive income. This allows them to build wealth at a scale that saving alone could never achieve. The same applies to business. Jeff Bezos didn't build Amazon by himself. He leveraged investors, employees, and technology to grow it into a trillion-dollar empire. The lesson here is simple. Stop trying to do everything alone. If you want to build wealth faster, think about how you can use leverage, whether it's financial leverage through investments, time leverage by hiring others, or skill leverage by partnering with experts. The truth is, no one gets rich alone. The wealthy understand this, and that's why they use leverage to accelerate their success. Rule number 4. The rich focus on assets, not income. Most people focus on making more money. The rich, they focus on owning more assets. This is one of the biggest differences in financial mindset. The average person believes that increasing their salary is the key to wealth. But a paycheck is limited. It stops the moment you stop working. Assets, on the other hand, generate money whether you work or not. That's why the wealthy don't chase high salaries. They chase income-producing assets like real estate, stocks, businesses, and intellectual property. These are things that put money into their pockets continuously. Think about Jeff Bezos. He didn't become a billionaire from a paycheck. He became rich because he built Amazon, an asset that generates billions in revenue every year. The same principle applies to everyday wealth building. If you rely only on a salary, you're trading time for money, and your income is always capped. But if you start acquiring assets that make money for you, whether you work or not, you gain financial freedom. The rich don't ask, "How can I earn more?" They ask, "How can I own more assets?" That shift in thinking is what separates those who stay stuck in the rat race from those who build lasting wealth. Rule number 5. The rich think long term. Most people want quick money, fast profits, instant success, immediate results. But the rich, they play the long game. While the average person is chasing short-term wins, the wealthy are making strategic moves that will pay off for decades. They understand that real wealth isn't built overnight. It's built through patience, smart investing, and consistent action over time. Take the stock market, for example. When most people see a crash, they panic and sell. The rich, they see it as an opportunity to buy. They know that the market will recover. And those who invest with a long-term mindset will reap massive rewards later. Warren Buffett, one of the richest investors in history, didn't become a billionaire by making risky short-term bets. He built his fortune by thinking in decades, not days. This principle applies to all areas of wealth building. The rich don't waste money on get-rich-quick schemes or chase trends that fizzle out. Instead, they invest in assets that appreciate over time. Businesses, real estate, stocks, and personal skills. They delay gratification today to enjoy financial freedom tomorrow. If you want to build lasting wealth, stop looking for instant rewards and start thinking years ahead. Because while most people chase quick money, the rich are quietly building empires that will last for generations. Conclusion. So let's recap the 5 money rules that separate the rich from everyone else. First, they see money as a tool, not a goal. They use it to create opportunities, not just to accumulate it. Second, they pay themselves first. Before spending on anything else, they invest in their future. Third, they use leverage. Whether it's other people's money, time, or skills, they find ways to multiply their efforts. Fourth, they focus on assets, not just income. They build wealth through things that generate money even when they're not working. And finally, they think long term. Instead of chasing fast money, they make strategic moves that will pay off for years. Now the question is, will you start applying these rules? Because knowing them isn't enough. The wealthy don't just understand these principles, they live by them every single day. If you found this video valuable, hit that like button, subscribe for more financial wisdom, and let me know in the comments. Which of these rules surprised you the most? See you in the next one.